I hope you're doing well and having a nice day or evening. It's a little bit cold tonight. First time I had to wear gloves in this winter while driving. It's fun. You love this pair. It has a really beautiful story behind it. But I prefer to keep it personal. I'm not gonna share it. Anyway, so driving now. After the happy accident we had yesterday with the audio and stuff. Now I remember to bring my lav mic and my DJI mic as well and attach them to the helmet to try to get like a really good audio and avoid the issue I had yesterday. Hopefully it's gonna be really good tonight, so yeah, fingers crossed. Yesterday I talked about the creative process of learning new things. Like when we start learning something new, like what do we go through, what are the obstacles, like what are the things, the issues we face, how do we overcome all of this, how do we overcome our fear of failure, or fear of even like whatever, like I'm at a loss for words. Fear of judgment, fear of being judged by people and fear of failure. I think for me, I was lucky enough that my brain that is obsessed with perfection isn't like as obsessed with perfection. Whenever I start learning something new, I kind of start like learning things, and I always feel happy enjoying this process at the beginning, like discovering what this thing is, the steps I need, the things I need to get or buy, how to save on things instead of like buying a whole lot of things at the beginning. Just like, oh, can I start it with just like a few things and then build my way up? Yes, okay, why not? Let's go. The research, I love doing the research. Like the research part is one of my favorites. Researching like everything I need for this hobby or for this creative thing I want to do. What do I need to do? What do I need to get? What do I need to prepare? All of this. And I think I'm grateful and lucky enough that my brain enjoys this whole thing, and I do enjoy these things. I think it's more like the art block, the whole struggle thing we face when we're doing any creative process. It's more of like something mental. I know some people have like also physical struggles, physical limitations, and I'm so like amazed of what they can achieve despite all of this. But yeah, like from a personal point of view, which is like the mental aspect of things, it gets difficult. I think for me, it's starting the thing. So like I enjoy the research phase. I enjoy preparing everything, getting the stuff I need, all of this, but taking the first step, doing the action, the first action, holding the pen, cutting something, or preparing the ink, or whichever hobby this is, or whichever creative thing this is. Taking the first step is always the hardest thing for me. But once I do it, it gets easier. Like, okay, I can do it. And then after this, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm not like too stressed or too bothered to care about the mistakes I make. I know it's like I remember one of my friends, Andy. He's another film photographer and a friend of mine. He's a very cool dude. he told me, like, we were talking about these mistakes and these things we make while learning something on our own. He's like, yeah, consider it school fees, which makes sense. Like, yeah, school fees. It's just school fees. Don't bother about it. You're learning. You made a mistake. Good. That's how you learn to improve. That's how you learn to never do it again. And you now understand this thing more and more, much better than before. So, what's negative about this? Nothing negative. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm more accepting of these mistakes, more accepting of what happens when I'm learning something new, and I'm much easier on myself. Ironically, outside the creative process, I am not, which is something I've been working on since the end of 2024, trying to be much kinder to myself, much more gentle. So hopefully I'll reach this point one day. But back to the creative process, I guess for me it's just taking the first step. After this it's much easier. I do wonder though, like, how is it for you? Like, if you're watching this video right now, like, how is it for you? Like, what's the most difficult part of any creative process you're doing? Is it the beginning? Is it the first step? Or is it handling the mistakes and all the problems you face after? I would love to hear about it. Like, so please mention it in the comments, and we can have a nice discussion about this. I love good, productive, helpful discussions, sharing ideas, sharing tips and all. And also mention the hobbies, mention everything like that. Tell me your hobby. Even if you don't want to share much more, just tell me what are your hobbies? What do you enjoy doing for fun? What do you enjoy doing in your free time? Something like this. So, yeah. Anyway, it is cold. And when I say it is cold, it is cold. For someone who doesn't get cold easily, it is. Anyway, I love this area. Don't know. Feels nice. No other reason, to be honest. There are no coffee shops, there are no restaurants, there are no places you can sit down. It just is. Just feels nice to me whenever I walk here or drive here. Not in the summer though. Like, no trees, no shade whatsoever, and you get like barbecued alive. So, okay. Should I take longer route but much emptier, or go through the market? I guess I'll go through the market. Might be more interesting visually. So here we are. Let's get ready. I think for me, when I learn something new, doesn't take much time, because I'm filled with the emotions, all these new emotions, all this joy and happiness in discovering new things. But what I struggle with, I shouldn't say it's a struggle, because we don't have a hobby. A hobby doesn't have to turn into something that can make you money. Like the whole new thing of everyone being focused on transforming anything and everything they do to something profitable is kind of robbing us of the joy of just doing things for the sake of doing it, nothing much. So yeah, that's what I kind of realize now. Because back then, whenever I learned something new or I started any hobby, I kept telling myself, oh, what's the point? Okay, you're doing it, you're good at it, it's okay, but it's not something you can profit off of, which was, to me, it's kind of the wrong outlook. on things. You should mm, you just need to enjoy it. Do it for the sake of doing it, nothing else. Why do I have to explain like why? What's the point? What's the point? No, nothing. There is no point. I'm just trying to do some watercoloring just because. Just doing it because I want to do it. It feels okay. It feels nice. Yeah, there are no other reasons. There is no hidden agendas. Nothing more. Uh, Being too focused on making these things profitable doesn't help anyone. I think so. Or at least that's what I think so, like these days. And I guess it's okay. I guess it's just the joy. It's not like chasing happiness as like a constant thing. Because like doing any hobby, you will be faced with like troubles, problems, accidents, many issues that will appear, will arise. So, but that's how it's gonna make more like sense. How this hobby is gonna feel much better. Like, more like yin and yang. When people mention yin and yang, the good and the bad, having the good makes you appreciate the bad, having the bad makes you appreciate the good. Whenever both happen, you understand, like, because like, what's the point if everything was good, everything was nice, beautiful, blah blah blah? Will we actually feel or like know and realize that this is good, this thing, or this time, or whatever, all of these, would they actually hold their value as being something good and beautiful and nice? Or do they hold their value as this because of their absence as well, or like the possibility of their absence? The joy is much appreciated because sadness is there, and we've experienced sadness, so now we understand both. So now we can appreciate joy more and more, and we can know its value. Sadness also has its value from joy itself as well. I guess so. Not sure, I'm rambling on about all of this. Yeah. But those are kind of like facts of life. You gotta experience every and all of these emotions, all of these things, all of these feelings, and that's how it happens, I guess. I'm close to my house. I'm not sure if I wanna show strangers online like where I actually live, but yeah, I guess I have to end the video soon because I'm almost there at my place. So yeah, but I guess yeah, that's life. Like, it is what it is. Like, I think this sentence holds its value because it is true. It is what it is. That's it. What can we do? Like, you cannot do anything. It just happens. Good, bad. You just gotta move on. You gotta keep going. Keep doing your thing. Like, life is not gonna stop for anyone. And you're just trying to do your thing and enjoy your life. Enjoy whatever you're doing with the people you love, your friends, your partners, your family, your kids, everyone. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. I'm almost 16 minutes. I think I would love to hear your opinion, or what's your take on the value of the emotions and the experience we go through. How do they get their value? Like, where do they get their value from? How or did we just decide this randomly? We didn't decide this randomly. I think it's like more of like a shared experience all human have. Like, yeah, all these experiences, like with the emotions of joy, sadness, happiness, jealousy, heartbreak, all of this, we've all gone through all these emotions, all these experiences. It's a common thing we have. It's a common thing we share as human beings, and that's also one of the one of the things that makes us humans. But yeah, I'd love to hear your take on this, and also tell me more about your creative process, what you do, what you go through, how do you overcome any obstacles, how do you push forward, how do you keep going, and also what are the hobbies and the creative things that you want to do, like you haven't tried before, didn't learn anything about before, and want to experience in 2026. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you're having a lovely evening, and go text someone you love, call your family, call your friends, and be kinder to yourself. Remember this: you're here, and you matter, and you're important to all the people around you, no matter what happens, unless you're an asshole, I guess. No, but like, yeah, you gotta change. We gotta work on ourselves. We gotta be more like do more self-reflection, become more self-aware of what we're doing, and that's how we learn and how we improve. Apologize for our mistakes, but apology doesn't mean anything without any changed behavior. That's for another day, I guess, or another vlog. But yeah, just remember, say I love you to the people you love in your life. Call your family, your friends, check on them, be kind to the people around you, and most importantly to yourself. Okay, have a good night everyone, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.